it's Alex, the Bookubus. First off, Happy New Year. I hope 2023 is a wonderful year for all of you. Secondly, yes, my filming setup has changed a little bit. I felt like it was time for a change, and yeah, this is what I have so far. It's a bit of a work in progress, but this is it for now. And thirdly, yes, I am wearing my night clothes and my dressing gown, and there's good reason for that, because I'm here to announce Scary Sleepover Weekend Readathon Part 2, January Blues, which is going to be taking place the weekend of Friday the 13th to Sunday the 15th. And if you're not familiar with Scary Sleepover Weekend, basically it's just a weekend of getting nostalgic and harking back to the days of sleepovers or slumber parties and those times of, yeah, watching a bunch of horror films and eating a lot of popcorn and pizza and all of that good stuff. And with it being a readathon, the theme is really, yeah, nostalgic YA and middle grade horror, and they're, you know, usually short and quick reads as well, so hopefully you can get a couple in over the weekend. So I had hosted a Scary Sleepover Weekend last summer, and I was, yeah, really pleasantly surprised with how many people were interested in it and also got involved. It was really fun, and yeah, I'd been wanting to do another one sometime. And yeah, you know how it is, time just gets away from you sometimes, and before you know it, it's the end of the year. So anyway, I had put a question up recently about if I were to host another one, would people prefer a, you know, January time, combating the January blues type of readathon, or a Valentine's Day or anti-Valentine's Day readathon in February. Most people did say January, but I figured maybe we could do something in February too. Maybe just something, you know, less involved, maybe like a group watch or something. Obviously I'm thinking My Bloody Valentine or Valentine, obviously. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on that, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. But that might be a fun little thing to do when Valentine's Day rolls around, rather than doing a full-on, you know, weekend. But if there's interest in doing a full-on weekend, then we can do that too. I don't want to like overwhelm people though. Anyway, so we're going with a combating the January blues theme, and I figured, yeah, Christmas is over, New Year's celebrations are done, and yeah, sometimes, you know, getting past those kind of events, you know, it can be a bit draining, and also January, you know, just the prospect of everything going back to the normal boring routine can be a little depressing sometimes. So hopefully this will be a good excuse to have some fun one weekend. And I figured for filming this video I would just get in my night clothes already, and then I'm ready for bed once I'm done filming, basically. And yes, I am wearing double leopard print because that's just who I am. If you don't know that about me, now you do. Anyway, I had also asked a couple of other questions. I think I'd asked these on Instagram in a poll. One was about if we were to do another Scary Sleepover Weekend, was 3 book prompts too many, seeing as it's such a short readathon? Would 2 be better? And most people did say 3 was fine. There were quite a few people that said 2 would be better, but I figured let's go with 3 again. And obviously you don't have to do all of the prompts, you know, if you don't want to. It's, you know, it's about having fun rather than like feeling under pressure to, you know, tick certain boxes or anything. So yeah, just have fun with it, and you don't have to do all of the prompts if you don't want to or you don't have time. Like, that's totally cool. And then my other question was that if I started a Discord for the Scary Sleepover Weekend, would anyone be interested in joining in with that? And that was a vast majority of yes. There were some people that said no, which is totally fair enough. I know it's not for everyone. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised that a lot of people seemed to be interested in that. So I have set a Discord up for Scary Sleepover Weekend. I will leave the details below. If you want to join, feel free to join now. You don't have to wait until the weekend. You know, I think part of the fun is getting to chat about it beforehand and see what you're planning on reading and watching, etc. So enough of me rambling, let's get on to the details. So as I mentioned before, this is going to be taking place from Friday the 13th through Sunday the 15th of January, so the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and yeah, generally the gist is nostalgic sleepover vibes. So, you know, for me that means lots of horror films and lots of, yeah, middle grade and YA vintage horror books. If nostalgic sleepover means something else to you, then feel free to do whatever you're going to have fun with. And onto the prompts. So there are 3 book prompts. The first one is January Blues, read a book with blue on the cover. And I'm going to talk about my picks while we go through the prompts as well. So my pick for this is Spooksville by Christopher Pike. This was a kind of Goosebumps type of series, a middle grade series that Christopher Pike did. And this is the first book called The Secret Path. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of blue on the cover. And yeah, there's a lot going on in this cover design. We've got lightning, gravestones, skeleton hand coming out of the ground, all of that good stuff. And yeah, this one will hopefully be a quick and fun read. The second book prompt is Wintertime. Read a book set in winter or a cold setting. And for this, I am going with Someone at the Door by Richie Tankersley Cusick. And I guess I could have chosen this for the previous prompt as well, since it has blue on the cover. But yeah, we've got a snowman here. Definitely looks cold, at least, if not also wintry. So I think we should be good with this one. And this one is about 2 sisters who are stranded in a house during a blizzard, and then there's someone at the door. And, you know, who is it? Do they turn out to be a killer? Who knows? I'm going to read it and find out. Yeah, I've read and enjoyed a bunch of other books by Richie Tankersley Cusick, so hopefully this one will be a good one too. And the third book prompt is New Year, read a new to you book. So this can be interpreted how you wish. It could be a book maybe you received as a gift for Christmas recently. It could be a book that you recently borrowed from the library. You know, new to you, however that works for you. And I am going with a book that I recently was given by my friend Kelsey at Slime and Slashers. She sent this to me. I wasn't expecting anything from her, and I got this in the post just before Christmas. And there was, this amazing vintage YA book and a lovely Christmas card from her. So thank you so much, Kelsey. You're the best. And yeah, this was just such a lovely surprise. And this is one of the Terror Academy series. This one is The Prom. It's by Nicholas Pine. So this one is about 20 years ago, there was a prom gone wrong type of situation. And now in the present day, 20 years later, people start dying mysteriously, and maybe it could be related to what happened 20 years ago and someone coming back for revenge. So that sounds awesome, and I can't wait to read this. And also, speaking of Kelsey, I just wanted to give her a quick shout out because the 13th of January is actually her birthday. She was born on a Friday the 13th, and it's going to be a Friday the 13th for her birthday this year. So that's really awesome. Please do go check out her channel if for some crazy reason you aren't already subscribed to her. And definitely go wish her a happy birthday when that rolls around. Okay, and on to the film prompts. I have 2 film prompts. One is Wolf Moon, which is the name of January's moon. I did not know that, but I found that out. And this prompt is to watch a werewolf film. And I know not everyone's into werewolf stuff, so if it's not your thing, don't feel pressured to watch one. But I'm going to go with Wolfcop, which looks like a lot of fun. I haven't seen it before. But yeah, I figured now is a perfect time to give that one a go. I don't know if I need to say anything more about this one. I think the name says it all. So yeah, it looks like it should be a good time. And the second film prompt is, since this is the second Scary Sleepover Weekend that we're doing, it seemed like a good idea to have a prompt for watching a horror sequel. And yeah, of course you can watch any horror sequel you want. I feel like watching a Friday the 13th sequel could be fitting since that date happens during the readathon itself. I'm partial to part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, myself, just so you know. But I'm going to go with something completely different, and I'm going to watch Scanners 2 because I'm a big fan of Scanners. I love David Cronenberg, and I know the sequels are probably nothing quite like his original film, but yeah, I've just never seen them, and it kind of came up onto my radar again recently, and I was like, I should give them a watch sometime. So yeah, so I'm gonna watch Scanners 2, and we'll see how it is. So those are all of the prompts and what I'm going to be reading and watching. Hopefully I can squeeze in another film or two as well, since, you know, you've got to watch at least a couple of films for a sleepover, right? And we've got the whole weekend. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the books and films that I have picked. And if you want to join in, I would love to hear what you're going to be reading and watching. If you are also on YouTube and you want to share a video, please let me know. Please feel free to tag me in it because I would love to see it. And yeah, I'll post about this on Instagram too. So if you follow me over there, you can find the details there too. But yeah, all of the details I'll put in the description below. If there's anything I've forgotten, or if you have any questions, yeah, just feel free to ask. So regarding the Discord, I just wanted to mention I've never run one before, so it's a work in progress. Bear with me. It's probably going to be fairly bare bones to start with, but yeah, hopefully I can figure it out as I go along, and it will be a fun place to chat sleepover stuff. And also Discord related, I'm hoping that this time around for the Scary Sleepover Weekend, we can actually do like a proper group watch of a film. Last time, yeah, I just didn't really know what I was doing, quite honestly, and the thought of doing that was just kind of anxiety inducing. But I recently joined in with a group watch over on the Christmas Evil Discord that a bunch of awesome people here were hosting in December. And yeah, they did a group watch of the classic Black Christmas. I joined in with that, and it was awesome to rewatch it. But it was, yeah, just an absolute ton of fun joining in with a group of people, and we could chat about the film. Yeah, it was so much fun. And so that has really, yeah, kind of piqued my interest to try and do something for Scary Sleepover Weekend. So I'm wondering if there is interest in doing a group watch of Wolfcop, because that seems like it might be a fun group watch. So let me know your thoughts below, or if there's another film that you think would work well, feel free to make some suggestions below. I was thinking of, yeah, maybe doing a Friday the 13th or a sequel as a group watch, but I don't think any of them are streaming anywhere right now. So that's definitely a key factor in the decision making for that. If it's on something like Tubi, then that would be great. And yeah, don't know what I'm doing with setting that group watch up in the Discord thing, but I'm hoping I can figure it out. So yeah, let's all keep our fingers crossed on that. So I think that's all of the information I was planning on sharing. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but yeah, hopefully that was enough info. So you can decide if you want to join in or not. I am very much looking forward to, yeah, planning a weekend of fun stuff, just having, yeah, a nice relaxing weekend, but yeah, getting to kind of hang out virtually with you guys and yeah, read some good vintage horror and watch some awesome horror films. Like, what's not to like, really? I think it's going to be a lot of fun, And yeah, I hope some of you will be able to join in. One more thing is that yes, this dressing gown does have a hood, which is pretty cool, and it's actually pretty chilly, so it's probably not a bad thing to put that on and yeah, just cozy up. And obviously I look great doing it. So there we go. So yeah, that's it for now. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you again in my next video. Bye.